Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and we have an interesting little story about Anasawa. Well, not really about Anasawa. He is the subject here, but it's a wider story that is affecting people. You're wondering, why are the SNP getting involved in this? Reform, who are currently doing rather well actually in Scotland, have made a video showing Anasawa saying that he was really important that people of Pakistani heritage get involved in Scottish politics. Oh, we've got to take them on. We've got to get in there. We've got to put... And he's pushing this. It's 2012 when he said this. But he's basically pushing for the people of Pakistani heritage, all Pakistanis themselves, to be very strongly involved, to get into politics and to take over. Not his words exactly, but, you know, to be there to represent. And he wants to represent the people of Pakistan and all that. Well, surely all the people. But anyway, there we go. But this is Reform, who are expected to probably finish second in the Hamilton by-election, behind the SNP, although it's getting incredibly close. And there is now talk of a possibility, maybe, of a Reform victory. That would be fantastic. Anyway, they've had this go, as I say, at Anasawa. So he's been saying that he's doing this, and it ends with the words, only Reform UK will prioritise the people of Hamilton, Larkhall and Stonehouse. You know, implying, you know, all the people there rather than just the Pakistani community. Now, what's happened now is that the SNP, weirdly, are getting involved and saying, oh, it's terribly racist, it's terribly bad, and it's been edited in a way that makes what Anasawa said look bad. But they are actually the words of Anasawa. They've got him on video saying those words. But they're saying, oh, it's all taken out of context. Well, no, it might be taken out of context, but they're still his words. This is the point. Why? But also, why are the SNP complaining? Why isn't this something that the Labour Party are complaining about? But Sawa was calling the video very deliberate dog whistles. Oh, in the same way as, you know, the rape of children was a dog whistle. Not sure. But anyway, this has been going on. And now this SNP chief executive, Carol Beattie, has said, oh, no, this is terrible. Oh, this is race baiting. It's bad. And she's written a letter to Meta saying, please take it off. It's a terrible video. However, this is the same Carol Beattie who asked for the public beheading of the royal family. So when it comes to putting out dog whistles, I think she is more guilty than Nigel Farage or the Reform Party, isn't she? So for her to stand there and say, oh, look, you know, look at Reform, aren't they terrible? Well, of course, we know why they're doing it. They don't give a shit about Anasawa. They don't give a shit about the Labour Party. No, they're scared. They're scared of Reform. They're trying to do everything they can to make Reform look bad because they know Reform could beat them. And certainly in the general election, not the general election, my apologies, at the Holyrood elections next year, it's likely that Reform will take seats off the SNP. It's likely that Reform will take a lot of seats in Scotland. And that, of course, would be disastrous for the SNP. They're doing everything they can to counter this. So they're trying to, oh, look at them, they're racist, they're racist. The trouble now is, the word racist has been so overused that it's lost any context or meaning. And in fact, far from it now, people are actually saying, yeah, I am racist. I'm fed up with all this. I'm just on this and blah, blah, blah. And they're saying that. They are actually saying that. Because it's a meaningless thing to say now. And so for her to sit there and do it, you know, but then she, like I say, she's the one who's called for the public beheading of the royal family. So what do you do? Oh, well, it's the SNP, though, running scared, shitting themselves, desperate to staunch the march of the Reform Party. It's as simple as that. There we go. Let me know your thoughts about this on Carol Beattie. What an obnoxious shit she truly is. Bye.